Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. So I had a request to see the baby drag or inferno drag regular drag strategy with the wizard blimp. So I did some friendly wars over with Shide. If you don't know who Shide is, he streams on Twitch. Super cool dude, one of my favorite streamers. And so I'm gonna go in here with a few hits in war. Now we played 4 friendly wars, and I tripled 3 of the 4 matches we played, and the one that I failed was like a 95 or something, or 92% time fail, something like that, some kind of time fail. Anyway, so the whole point is with the wizard blimp, if I can get the town hall, I do. And in this case, I go in with the wizard blimp for the town hall and an inferno, but it also cuts pathing. The most important thing is pathing. And on this particular one, I zapped out the sweeper first. I don't always do that, but if it's going to give me better pathing, then I do go ahead and do that. Then I use the heroes with an ice golem to funnel the dragons, and I just send the dragons in. We took on the RC really early, so I tomed through that. I raged through the scatter shot here. I'm going to freeze up the queen. I healed and freeze where the queen is at. Got the king pushed into that inferno compartment, so I put the royal champ with the king down there because his barbs will most likely tank that inferno for me. And we're just going to push our way through this base. We have a handful of drags at the bottom with the warden, and we have 2 inferno drags at the top. Queen is in the middle of the base. That's not ideal. You don't want the queen beating walls in the middle of the base, but it is what it is, so we're just going to try to tough this out. RC runs into the king and is, of course, going to get absolutely butchered by the king right there. But we still have 2 inferno babies. We have the queen with ability and a little bit of base left. I mean, it's not a ton, but there is a little bit. Those are baby Teslas too, so this was like a nice warm-up to start with on this base, just to kind of get in the groove of things. It was like 4 or 5 a.m. for me, I think. It was really early in the morning, I'm pretty sure. This is a couple days ago. I can't really remember. All right, let's look at another raid. So here's the next base, and this one's kind of a long, skinnier base. And I want to go ahead and blimp from kind of the 6 o'clock side because I can get all the way into the town hall compartment, and if I'm lucky, I can get that scatter shot down. But most important is I just want to be able to go in through that single target inferno and queen area and try to take down the base with the heroes at 12. And because it's kind of skinny there through the center of the base, I felt like the pathing was really nice. And of course I botched the invises here because the wizards are kind of running all over the place on me. But anyway, I set the funnel over here with 3 babies, and I did that because I wanted it to go a little bit faster. I felt like I was moving a little slow in the opener of this particular raid. There we go, all the dragons are in. Kind of a funky angle, but again, it's just so I can place the heroes at 12 to clear all that trash and keep the dragons to in the middle of the base to push through the scatter and eagle. I raged into the scatter, I tome into the eagle, and I heal because there is a multi-target inferno there. The heal I like for multi-target infernos. I don't always bring the heal, but there's a multi in the core of the base, and that kind of seems like the meta these days. Then I go ahead and bring a heal just for that. RC at the bottom because I notice half the drags split off to the bottom. Again, it's about pathing, right? And having my dragon split is not ideal, but you got to make the best of it. If the dragon split to the bottom, most of the time I put the RC there if I think the value is worth it. So here we go. King and queen still working around the 12 to 3 side. Couple of dragons with them, couple of dragons at the bottom. The RC just barely didn't quite get through that single target inferno, but we have tons of dragons left. We have the queen ability, so I was pretty confident that this is going to be a triple unless we ran into like a farm of air traps down here at the bottom. But yeah, this attack is very strong. I use it in war all the time. I think I'm at like 70 or 80% hit rate with it. Okay, looking at base number 3 here, kind of a legend style base, really common base, and I decided to zap the sweeper on this one, like I did in the first raid, and then I'm going to send the blimp in to get the town hall. Kind of a tough angle here, but having seen this base a few times, I knew that this angle would work, and I've seen many different styles of wizard blimp on this base, Lalo, P.E.K.K.A.s, and here I'm going to do the dragons. So we got the wizards coming in. They're going to clear out quite a bit of that side down there. Come on, get that. There we go. We got ourselves almost Well, we got all the expos. I thought almost all the expos, but it is in fact all of the expos, which is nice. So now we're just going to push in through the side where we zap the sweeper so we don't have to fight the other sweeper. So here we go. Again, a little bit of an awkward angle with the dragons, but that's just to make sure they push in to the single target inferno. I do not want the dragons coming out the back side of the base. Here we go. Working our way through. Had the tome there. And does that tome last through the eagle shots? It does. Ooh, it wears off and some traps absolutely kill all the dragons there, which is fine. I healed up on the eagle there because I thought that heal would give me value to get through that scatter shot. I know I said earlier that I only do it on multi-target infernos, but the heal is also good for scatter shots. So we did end up having dragons come out the backside anyway. My funneling game is just not on point these days. I really need to work on that. But they are going to be able to make the push through most of that core there. And then with that, all we need is the king and queen to clean up the rest of the base. I did put the RC with the dragons again, but that's not always what I do. Sometimes I come backside with the RC to clean up the back end defenses. But on this one, it seemed like it was the best play to put the RC with the dragons. Not sure that it was, looking at how the raid plays out. It gets pretty close, but we do end up taking this one down for a triple as well. And yeah. In fact, I did a war raid with this yesterday. I might show that just to show you what it looks like when things don't go right. Okay, so we had a war yesterday, and I think the PIT League or something like that. I always get the league wrong, so just ignore that. But I had a 99% on this base, very common base, and actually it was Demo's plan. He said he's done this raid on this particular base before. And what I'm going to do here is send a hound to this air defense with the blimp to get to this cannon. I'm going to use the wizards to take down the Inferno and the Town Hall. Now this guy had 3 ice golems, which makes the wizards, it's kind of a pain for the wizards, right? Because they're going to end up being frozen. And good thing I brought 5 invis spells just to make sure I could get the Town Hall. And my timing on the invises was not perfect at all, but we do get the Town Hall and the Inferno. I really wanted this cannon down as well for pathing, but I don't get it. So I know the pathing is going to be really screwed up and frustrating, and these mortars up here are going to make things difficult. We do run into a Tesla up here, so you know the 12 is going to be trapped all to hell. I'm trying to pull that ice golem up so that we can deal with that ice golem away from the core of the base. We've now found 3 Sams. Balloons found 2, Drag found 1, Baby Drag found another. Here we go. And I think that balloon finds even another Sam. Apparently, the 12 o'clock is the place everybody likes to queen charge because it's the only reason to have all those Sams like that. But anyway, here we go. Dragons in. No ice golem for the heroes this time. Gonna bring them in over here towards the 9 o'clock side. Just push our way through the single target Inferno. It does wipe out one of my dragons, which is really unfortunate. We again have the dragons split, but even with the split, you're gonna see that it doesn't really matter. Kind of similar to the other raids. As long as you have a strong enough force to push through the core with the support of the heroes, you will be fine. I still have the Warden Tome here, trying to hold it as long as I can. I tome there to protect from the eagle shots, and everybody's working their way in. Now, crucial, I put the Royal Champion here for this air defense. I did not see that a corner Tesla popped here, and we got dragons pushing through. That Inferno Drag cleaning up over there. We are going to have to fight this sweeper. I was debating whether or not to bring the 2 lightnings to zap that sweeper out. I ultimately decided not to, and we're going to bring the dragons through here. RC ability there. Gets the air defense down. And we're just going to make that push through the base. Freeze up the scatter shot. And hope that the dragons get the sweeper down before it gets any shots off. They don't. So now we're fighting that sweeper still. That sweeper was a pain. I really probably should have brought 2 lightnings for that. Might have made this attack move just a little bit quicker. but we do manage to get all the buildings down, and we have 21 seconds to get to that corner Tesla. We're going to run into the NATO, so all the dragons are going to get caught in the NATO. The archers pull the skeletons, and the dragons all get aggroed to the skeletons instead of the Tesla, and that is going to be why we end up 99% time failing this. It was quite a heartbreaker, but okay, so that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and everybody who was asking to see the strategy again, here's a few different variations I've used in war to take down some bases. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one.